Hey, this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing an overview slash review of the full-size Griptilian from Benchmade. This knife was loaned to me by a really good friend of mine. I'm sure you guys know which friend it came from, just based on that it's a Benchmade and the zip ties. You guys see the zip ties and you know where this is coming from. But again, a really good friend of mine has loaned this into the channel, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I actually own, yes, I know it's crazy, but I actually own a mini Griptilian, and yes, this is mine. And I don't think I've ever put this on the channel. I don't know. And this is the full size. So big thanks to my really good friend for loaning this in. And I actually have a couple other knives that are kind of in the queue for me to handle and carry and check out. So expect a few more videos with with compression locks and axis locks, because that's his thing. If you ever see something that is axis lock, compression lock, anything that's not a frame lock or a liner lock, it is most likely coming from my friend. So full-size Griptilian. We also will talk about the mini Griptilian briefly, and we'll see how it is. So before we get into that, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. All right, cool. I've actually been pretty good about keeping up with my with my weekly knife reviews. Actually, it's been daily lately. Anyway, let's go ahead and see the action. Wow, I've never handled a full-size Griptilian. So smooth. Buttery smooth. Wow. It is not a coincidence that, wow, that all the Benchmades that show up from my friend are like tuned perfectly and have amazing smooth action, because I guarantee you that they did not arrive to my friend with that action. He definitely takes the time to tune them and make sure everything is buttery smooth. Really nice. Really one of the best actions that I've felt on a Benchmade. Wow. I know it's a different lock, but this is the action that I was expecting on the MSI, where you can flick it. It has that feedback of like, yes, middle finger flick. It's not too stiff or too mushy. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. I don't know how I feel about the color scheme. When I first saw it, I kind of hated it, but now, you know what? It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. It's that kind of hunter, you know, hunting in the forest, gonna get some wild game color scheme. G10, a nice G10, a little bit grippy, not quite as nice as my VBR G10, but you know, but pretty good. Good texture. The orange liners are actually kind of cool. You're never gonna lose this knife. The zip ties, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the zip ties function as like an Emerson wave. So when you pull it out of your pocket, it opens up. So that's pretty cool. I know some of you hate the zip ties. Personally, I don't want zip ties on my knives, but also I don't carry axis locks or compression locks for the most part. Oh, and by the way, last chance for my 15V PM2 as a bundle with all the clip, the backspacer, everything together, because I'm gonna take this apart and sell the scales separately, sell the backspacer separately, the clip, all that stuff soon, and then sell, of course, the PM2 separately. But anyway, probably the last day for that. Okay, so action is good. We have what are we gonna call that? I guess I'm calling it a sheep's foot. Could be considered a Warncliffe sheep's. I'm calling it a sheep's foot blade shape. Let's go ahead and see how he's keeping the edge. Oh yeah, not bad. Okay. My friend is definitely a hard user of any knife he gets. He's gonna beat the crap out of it and use it and carry it and just use it into the ground. For me personally, some of my knives I do that with. Some are more safe queens, some are in between, some I just carry for review. If he gets the knife, he uses the crap out of it. So anyway, this is a big knife. I mean, not, you know, if we compare it to, let's say, the Station. Of course, the Station is going to be bigger, but it is a large knife. Let's get this thing measured up, see where it lands. I'm guessing close to 8 inches, maybe 3¼ on the blade. Oh, okay, it's 3.5. I was wrong, 3.5 and then 8 inches. So I was right on the overall length. I wonder if this Spidey hole is licensed. Anyway, let's do a little size comparison. We did the measurements. Let's compare it to, what do we got on the table? We got Quiet Carry 9. I also have another Spidey hole, the 80-20.5 from Transparent Knives, that's sporting a new Lynch Deep Carry clip, which is actually working out. It's not my favorite clip, but it's way better than the stock Demco clip. All right, so you can see a little bit bigger than the 80-20.5, which is kind of surprising. And then also a little bit bigger than the Quiet Carry 9. So I think overall a pretty solid sized knife. I do feel the clip a little bit. I've never been a fan of the Benchmade clips. They don't really do it for me. But I have to say that I do like this style Benchmade clip better than the Deep Carry, just because the Deep Carry, the retention is so tight. You really, I mean, for me at least, you have to really kind of pull it in and out of your pocket, and this is more of an easy slide with this ramp. It's pretty comfortable. I do feel just the tip of the clip, but other than that, pretty comfortable. I'm gonna get these out of the way. Get this Demco out of the way. And back to the Griptilian. So, interesting that they have one T6, two T6s? What is this for? Yeah, two T6s in the middle of the scale. I guess they're holding the liner? Huh. That's interesting. Okay. And then the rest look to be it might be a T10. Yeah, it looks like T10 on the pivot. I don't know. I'm a fan of uniformity when it comes to torque sizes. I would prefer everything to be the same, but you know, Benchmade's a little kooky. Looks like T8's on the clip. So T8, T6, and T10. You only need three different torques to take this apart. I think that, I don't know if is there a new version of the full-size Griptilian? I feel like they stopped making these. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments. But I think overall the action is outstanding. Yeah, crazy good for an axis lock. This makes me want an axis lock. Let's go ahead and compare it to the mini Griptilian, which, yes, I own this. This is I was gonna say custom, but it's not really custom. Kind of though. It's it's a customizable Griptilian that I did quite a while back. Boom. This is in S90V. So let's go ahead and just do a quick size comparison between these two. I almost forgot. Damn. Pretty wild. Of course, this has the thumb stud, this has the Spidey hole, but significantly larger. Yeah, so this blade is 2.75. 6.75. So they significantly reduced the size. Yeah, the mini grip is fun to carry. I do enjoy it. And the action is actually not bad on this. It's not my favorite axis lock action. It's a little crunchy, but it's pretty good kind of for a stock. You know, I didn't mess with the action for a stock action, you know, from Benchmade. This has clearly been tuned and just dialed in because it's super smooth, really nice. Boom. So anyway, so action, great. The color scheme is growing on me. S30V, nothing to complain about. You know, Benchmade is slowly but surely moving into, I guess, more desirable steels. I don't know if they stopped making the Griptilian series. I feel like they did, but someone let me know. The blade shape I think is really cool. Kind of like, looks like a bird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they do this kind of light stonewash, which is good. It looks good, but it's just, I don't know. Because you see there's some vertical belt satin lines and then the stonewash on the flat ground. It would be cool to see these vertical belt satin lines all the way across. I'm not sure why they don't, probably more expensive, but that would be really good. I have no idea how much this goes for. No idea what the cost is. But I'm sure you guys will tell me. The only weird thing about this so far is these two screws. But I think overall, this is a cool knife. Definitely fun. I'm gonna get this in pocket today. I probably won't make another video on it because I do have to get this back to my friend, and I have a few more of his knives that I'm going to make videos on. But I just wanted to make an overview for you guys so you can check it out. I'm sure you guys have seen the Griptilians before, but cool name, cool knife. I definitely prefer the larger size. The small size is a little bit too small, and maybe something kind of in the middle of these two would be ideal for me personally. But, you know, what can you do? I think that just about wraps it up. It's interesting, though. These look like all T6s on the mini one. Oh, no, the pivot is bigger. Okay, never mind. All right, this has been Knife Standards. Catch you guys later.